everyone, Dawn Bell coming to you from New Brunswick.
Jared Stapleton, right in Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
We are here today to share with you some of our picks coming up in the Toronto Expo spring auction this week on Thursday and Friday. So we're just going to run through a few things. So the auction time and date is this Thursday, April 29th is session 1. And Friday, April 30th is session 2. Both have the same start date of 6 p.m. Eastern time.
That's Toronto time.
Toronto, Ontario time.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
So live auction viewing, we have everything available on gbellauctions.com. So check that out. There's a direct link to the eye collector where you can view all items, and you can also download a PDF listing on the GBell auction site as well if you want to follow along with a written copy of the auction lots. So let's get to the fun stuff, Dawn. You
Sounds
ready?
good. Yeah, I'm ready.
So this is like our top 10 movies or top 10 cassette tapes, right? So
right.
Here we go.
Siskel and Ebert, here we go. So my first pick, so my picks are no rhyme or reason to them in particular, but just things that stick out in my mind, things that catch my eye. So for this one, it's lot number 69. This is a solid radar serial number. So what does that mean? As you can see right there, the serial number is all 4. So when people use the term radar, it's the same number going forward as it is going back. And in this case, it's a solid number, which is the 4. So to me, this note, I think this is only the second one we've ever handled with a solid radar. They're very rare, obviously, especially in this series, the 37 series. And I mean, you'd be more likely to win the lottery than come across one of these. So to me, it catches my eye, and I always find it interesting, things like this.
Yeah, great note, Don. And just CPMS registry, I think there's only about 20 solid 37s recorded to date, and only one other $10 note with a solid serial number. So as you said, this is uber rare for the collector and highly desirable. And this is one of our great lots. It starts at $1. So, but it's not going to go for that. But that's a great pick, Don. I love that note. I also picked a note in our sale from the 37 series. This is the JA series. It was a short run. This is one of those unicorn notes as well for your collection. Very hard to find. This is called the narrow panel. And the narrow panel refers to the signature panel where they had to widen it just after the JA so they could fit the signatures in there properly. Once again, a really great note. Probably sell in the $700-800 range. Once again, started at $1. So check these out online.
So my next pick, of course, I'm gravitate towards anything that's shiny. So this is lot number 798. This is a gold sovereign. These were made in 22 karat gold. And this one in particular was made in 1821, and they produced in Great Britain. Has King George IV on one side. Then on the other side, of course, is the Benedetto Pistrucci's famous portrait of St. George and the dragon. So he's that's where the saying slay the dragon comes from. This is where he is slaying the dragon. Now there's although over 9 million sovereigns were struck in this particular year, very few are exchanged on the open market. So it's always fun to see one of these come up in an auction.
Yeah, nice coin. And look at the detail on the George's head there. You just don't see that. So great coin. Nice, Don. Here's another my pick. This is from the East Coast. Why I picked this is this shows where Newfoundland was part of the British North American Empire, I guess. And the British government made no effort to supply small denomination coins. So what happens, local merchants actually pick up and deal with the issue. And this is one of the Rutherford tokens, the Rutherford brothers decided to take it upon themselves and help the local economy, and they produce this lovely, lovely coin. One side is their family crest, the other is a hanging sheep there. And that sheep is actually taken off of a British coin, so it's just copy design, but what an iconic and beautiful coin. And great to see a local merchant in that early days of Canada to step up and help the local economy where they had a shortage of small decimal coinage.
Neat. Okay, once again, something shiny. This one is a we'll start with the lot number. It's lot 800. This is a 1 kilo of silver, so 32.15 troy ounce of pure silver. This one in particular is made in Gibraltar in 1993 to commemorate the Japanese royal wedding between Prince Naruhito and Princess Masako. And this took place in June of 1993. Sealed in the original cello, and with the current price of silver, this is a great investment piece, not to mention a beautiful piece on top of that.
Absolutely, a great kilo. And we know kilo coins like this are in demand. We had a few years ago, if you remember, Don, the Chinese coins we sold, quite a few kilos in there. Man, did they ever get some good money for them? And a lot of people were after those. Nice pick, Don. My next pick is lot 747. This is something a little different, unique, one of a kind. That's why I kind of gravitate towards these things you just don't see. So these are printing blocks that were used in the printing of Fred Bowman's catalog, Communion Tokens of the Presbyterian Church of Canada. So you don't get the book, that's just the book these were used in, but really unique item here that we just don't see. It's one of a kind, as I mentioned, estimated between $100 to $150, very conservative price. Currently at $60 a bargain price. So check this out, one of a kind lot. That's why I picked it out.
That is a neat lot.
Yeah.
My next pick is lot 835. Now, being an true East Coaster, I gravitate towards the East Coast coins that are out there. This one in particular is Prince Edward Island. So it's an 1871 Prince Edward Island 1 cent, graded with full red. I mean, it is a beautiful coin. You'll see here Queen Victoria on one side, and then on the other side, you'll see the trees. And I question, what exactly are those trees? So it turns out those trees are oak trees. And the large tree is meant to represent England, protecting the small tree, which is the province. So the province of Prince Edward Island. This is a 1 year type coin. So what that means is that PEI only made 1 cent, and it was this year only. So it was just the one coin that they made. And it was the only coin ever produced for PEI. Once again, Jared mentioned earlier, provinces or different places would use their own type of currency. So they would use other things, tokens or banknotes. And then when this came along, they would use that. And this particular one, PEI was the last of British North America colonies to adopt the decimal system of currency in 1871. So pretty interesting. On a nice clear day, I can see PEI from here.
Yeah, what a great coin. And once again, the symbolism on coinage is just unbelievable when you dig into what it actually means. I appreciate that, Don. That's great. Here's a coin, lot 1106. Sorry, 1102. 1102. This is something I get asked every week in our coin shop. I have a small bead, 1966 dollar. Well, no, you don't. These are truly one of the true rarities of modern Canadian coinage. Much rarer than a $48 or 78, $48 or 47. Sorry, maple leaf. Maybe 500 of these were made, maybe not, but we don't see these very often. And when they come up for auction, they do go for pretty good money. I'm just going to show you right here. The top picture shows the large bead. This bottom picture shows the small bead. And I tell people, can you take that bead you have and put it in between? And if you can take a bead and put it in between, you have a small bead. But once again, these are super rare, and collectors are always after these coins. Right now, it's estimated at 5,000 to 5,500. Currently sitting about 3,000, but expect lots of action. This is one missing from a lot of people's collection.
That's always interesting to learn about because there's so many varieties out there. So when someone can detail a variety like that for me in 30 seconds or less, it's awesome.
Yep.
My next pick is lot 990. This one is an 1858 province of Canada 20-cent piece. So this one falls within the province of Canada, which existed as a political entity between 1841 and 1867 and consisted of now what are Ontario and Quebec. So this was the first part of British North America to adopt the familiar decimal system of currency as well. Now, this again is another type coin that it was the only year that Canada struck a 20-cent coin. So 1858. And then when the Dominion of Canada had its first coin struck in 1870, the 25-cent piece was chosen. And then this one was gradually withdrawn from circulation. Just an interesting piece.
A great coin. And, all collectors want these coins for their collection just because, as you said, it was 1 year type. So different coin for your collection. So great coin. So once again, everyone, we can't be with you in person this time around. Toronto is once again in lockdown, but we do have live bidding for you coming up this Thursday and Friday. Do contact us, and you can reach us through gbellauctions.com. You can bid online live during the sale, 20% buyer's premium, or you can make arrangements with Dawn ahead of time. Give her a call. You can do mail bids. You can fax your bids in, or we can do live phone bidding with you. And those fees would be buyer's premiums are reduced to 15%. Correct, Dawn?
That's correct.
All right. So check that out. All items are available at GBell Auctions. Here's our information once again. What's the dates again, Dawn?
This Thursday, April 29th, and Friday, April 30th, just as if we were in Toronto, but we'll be doing it virtually. And start time is 6 p.m. Toronto time. Any questions at all, feel free to email me or give me a call and we will help you out. Look forward to seeing everybody online this week.
Absolutely. Take care, everyone. Stay safe. Thank you.